What's up everyone, welcome back to Switchcraft, and it's a great day to be a gamer. And today, we're going to talk about the problem with Starlink So Far. Starlink Battle for Atlas is an awesome looking and feeling space shooter RPG that's recently come out for the Nintendo Switch. It's out on other major consoles as well, but the Switch has the exclusive ability to play as Fox Mcloud and pilot the R-Wing, so who cares about those other guys? On the surface, this game is clearly different, as it comes with, when you buy the starter pack, that's right, little action figures that you can link up to your controller, allowing you to change the character you're playing, the ship you're piloting, the weapons you're using, and even the orientation they fire at. The graphics are beautiful, the music is great, and especially when you're playing as Fox and you call in some of your buddies for backup. Check this out.
Star Fox, warm up on me. Falco here, I got you covered. Yes, Fox 1, bad guy 0.
Legion reinforcements incoming.
Man, that brings a smile to my face every time. Now, I'll admit I haven't finished the game yet, but for this critique, it doesn't matter. So by now you're wondering, with all of this great stuff, what the hell can I possibly complain about if I haven't even finished the game yet? Well, it comes in the way that this game masks the grinding. Like any good RPG, this game has you grinding when not going through the story, to level up your character and weapons and enough to kick the next baddie's ass. Don't get me wrong, I'm not against grinding. Just check out the videos I've made reviewing Octopath Traveler or my 3 golden rules for RPG success. Again, I'm not against it, but in the case of this game, I think I've had enough. Let me explain what I mean. This game starts, and after some cutscenes, you're plopped down onto a planet where you gotta scoot around, completing basic go fetch missions, clear out this outpost of enemies missions, find one of these and scan them missions, and build a base here mission. The first time you do this, it's tremendously exciting. It's satisfying, it's fulfilling. But the second time, less so. The third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh time, the novelty's worn off. You're stuck basically doing the same thing over and over again, collecting vast amounts of useless ship mods, hoping to find a good one, building up so much in-game currency that it becomes meaningless, and dare I say it, getting bored? I'll admit that the game does a good job of mixing up the scenery, but nothing else changes. At least in traditional RPGs, you get different, more powerful enemies sprites to look at and interact with. In Starlink, the enemies may be slightly different, but in this fast-paced shooter, with your weapons blasting and exploding like crazy on screen when you're actually fighting, you barely notice them. The boss battles are kinda cool. I mean, boss battle. Bosses on most of these planets come in the form of fighting what's called a prime. And once you fought one, I hope you liked it, because it won't change. It's not even anything crazy like having to memorize a pattern and actually get better at the game. Wait for the glowing thing to start glowing, shoot it, and then shoot the boss in the face until he gets back up. Do that once or twice, and you're done. So far, the game hasn't needed me to do anything outside of the basic controls and tactics you learn in the first 3 minutes of tutorial. And I'm almost 20 hours in! I don't know. There's a chance that this game provides some sort of paradigm shift, and instead of being boring, it just turns into a game that gets good about 20 hours in. I'll admit that the thumbnail for this video may have been a little harsh, and I'm curious what interesting workaround my sons come up with in the meantime. But if I wanted to wait 20 hours for something that finally gets good, I'd read a book. Huh. It's a great day to be a gamer. Switchcraft out.